The three types of interest include simple, regular interest, accrued interest, and compounding interest. When money is borrowed, usually through the means of a loan, the borrower is required to pay the interest agreed upon by the two parties. Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we are going to discuss the three types of interest. Simple, regular interest. Simple or regular interest is the amount of interest due on the loan, based on the principal loan outstanding. For example, if an individual borrows $2,000 with a 3% annual interest rate, the loan would require a $60 interest payment per year. Accrued interest. Accrued interest is accumulated interest that is unpaid until the end of the period. If a loan requires monthly payments, at the end of each month, interest steadily accumulates throughout the month. For example, if $30 is the interest expense each month, the loan is accruing $1 of interest each day that requires payment once the end of the month is reached. In this example, by day 15, the loan will have accumulated $15 in accrued interest, but require payment once $30 is reached. Key difference between simple interest versus accrued interest. The difference between these two types of interest are that regular interest is paid periodically, determined by the loan agreement, and accrued interest continues to be owed to the lender over time. Compound interest. Compounding interest essentially means interest on interest. The interest payments change each period instead of staying fixed. Simple interest is based solely on the principal outstanding, whereas compound interest uses the principal and the previously earned interest. For example, if a person borrowed $1,000 with 2% interest, and has $100 of accrued interest, then that year's interest would be $22. It is because the interest is paid on the principal, $1,000, and the accrued interest, $100, for a total of $1,100. 2% of $1,100 is $22. Key difference between simple interest versus compound interest. If you put $5,000 in a bank account that earns 4% interest a year, you will have $5,200 by the end of the year. Now, if you keep the $5,200 in the bank for another year, you will have $5,408. Simple interest would be the equivalent of receiving $5,200 after the first year, withdrawing the $200, and then having $5,000 before the next period. Every period the individual will receive $200. Compounding interest would increase the interest payments since you are receiving interest on your interest. If the individual left the $5,200 in their bank account, they would have $5,408 by the end of the next period, which is a $208 gain instead of the $200 with simple interest. This shows the power of compounding interest. Interest payments can be thought of as the price of borrowing funds in the market. Interest is paid by the borrower to the lender, helping people provide a solid foundation for a more secure financial future. One video at a time. We appreciate you tuning in and hope to see you again soon. Hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to click on one of our other videos. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and do hit the bell icon on your way out. See you all next time on Top 5 Hive.